The world is a different place than it was a century ago. Technology has reshaped our lives. We live in a globalized society. Yet, step into most schools today and you'll feel like you've traveled back in time. Rows of desks, rote learning, standardized tests. The landscape of education seems frozen. This disconnect between the dynamic world outside and the static environment within classrooms is at the heart of the crisis in education. We are preparing students for a future that no longer exists. The skills that were once valued, like memorization and repetition, are now automated. We live in an age of innovation, where creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration are paramount. Our education system, however, remains fixated on outdated methods, stifling the very skills needed to thrive in the 21st century. Step into many classrooms, and you'll witness the ghosts of pedagogy past. Rote learning and memorization still hold sway despite ample evidence of their limitations. Students are treated as empty vessels, expected to absorb and regurgitate information. This approach ignores the fundamental truth about learning. It's an active, engaging process that thrives on curiosity, exploration, and discovery. The emphasis on standardized testing further exacerbates this problem. Teachers, under immense pressure to improve test scores, are forced to teach to the test. Creativity, critical thinking, and other essential skills are sidelined. The curriculum narrows, focusing on what can be easily measured rather than what truly matters. This approach is not only ineffective, but also detrimental to students' well-being. It fosters a culture of fear and anxiety, where the joy of learning is replaced by the pressure to perform. We are in essence crushing the natural curiosity and love of learning that is inherent in every child. Grades have become the holy grail of education, the ultimate measure of a student's worth. This obsession with quantifying learning has created a system where students are more concerned with getting good grades than with actually learning. The focus shifts from understanding and mastery to simply passing exams. This emphasis on grades has far-reaching consequences. It fosters a competitive environment where students are pitted against each other. It creates undue stress and anxiety, leading to burnout and a loss of self-esteem. Moreover, it fails to capture the richness and diversity of human potential, reducing individuals to a single letter or number. We need to move away from this narrow definition of success. Instead of focusing solely on academic performance, we should strive to cultivate a love of learning, a spirit of inquiry, and a passion for knowledge. We need to recognize and celebrate the unique talents and abilities of every student, fostering their individual potential. The crisis in education is not just about outdated methods or a misplaced focus on grades. It's also about the people entrusted with the crucial task of teaching. Many educators, bogged down by bureaucratic demands and standardized curriculums, have lost their passion for teaching, the joy of inspiring young minds, of igniting curiosity, of nurturing creativity. These essential elements are being extinguished under the weight of standardized testing, rigid curriculums, and a lack of autonomy. Teachers, instead of being seen as professionals with valuable expertise, are often treated as technicians, expected to deliver pre-packaged lessons. This lack of autonomy and respect is driving many talented educators out of the profession. It's creating a vicious cycle where the most passionate and innovative teachers are leaving, further diminishing the quality of education. We need to empower teachers, giving them the freedom and flexibility to design engaging and relevant learning experiences for their students. We stand at a crossroads. The world is changing at an unprecedented pace, yet our education system remains tethered to the past. This disconnect is failing our children, stifling their creativity, and leaving them ill-prepared for the challenges of the 21st century. It's time for a revolution in education, a fundamental shift in how we think about learning and teaching. We must move away from a standardized, one-size-fits-all model and embrace personalized learning that caters to the unique needs and talents of each child. We need to ditch the outdated emphasis on rote learning and standardized tests and instead foster critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication, the skills that are essential for success in today's world. But most importantly, we need to reignite the passion for learning, both in our students and in our educators. We need to create learning environments that are stimulating, engaging, and joyful, where curiosity is nurtured, and creativity is celebrated. Only then can we truly prepare our children for the challenges and opportunities of the unknown future.